Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to Soulmates Twin Flames Tarot. For today's pick a card reading, we're looking into no contact situations between you and your person of interest to find out if they will contact you and what their next actions might be. As always, this is a general reading for the collective, so it may not resonate with everyone. So please just take in from this reading what speaks to your soul, what resonates with you and your situation, and release the rest to the universe. Before we get started, we do want to thank you for all of your comments, your support, and for sharing these readings, but also for allowing us to be part of your journey. And if you're interested in looking at your personal journey, we've been doing private readings for over 30 years, and there is a link below on how to make arrangements for private readings with us. For today's pick a card reading, there are 3 options for your selection. Pile number 1 is the purple card on the left with the large peach colored stone. Pile number 2 is the green card in the middle with the large green and white stone. And pile number 3 is the blue and purple card on the right with the large blue and purple stone. Choose the one you feel most drawn to. Pause the video if you need to before making your selection, but it's always best to go with your first impression because that's your intuition leading you. The timestamps are below so you can go directly to your reading. So take a moment to relax and let's begin your journey today. Let's get into your readings. Hi, pile number 1 people. Welcome to your reading. In today's reading, we are looking into no contact situations to find out if your person will contact you and what actions they may be taking with you in the future. Please remember, this is a general reading for the collective, so not all of it may resonate with everyone watching today. Please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul, what resonates with you and your situation, and release the rest to the universe. So let's get right into this reading for pile number 1, please. Will their person contact them, and what future actions might they be taking with pile number 1 people? Will their person contact them, and what future actions will they be taking with pile number 1 people? This is the Ace of Wands. What else for pile number 1? Will their person contact them, and what actions might they be taking in the future with pile 1 people? This is the 8 of Wands. What else for pile number 1, please? Will their person contact them, and what future actions might they be taking with pile 1 people? This is the Knight of Cups. That is the water signs, so that is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. What else for pile number 1, please? Will their person contact them, and what future actions might they take with pile 1 people? This is the 8 of Pentacles. Let me move this down. I thought I had it sorted out when I pre-shuffled and tried to get it lined up in the camera frame, but I think that's better. What else for pile number 1, please? Will their person contact them, and what actions might they be taking with them in the future? This is the Sun. For pile number 1, will their person contact them? What further actions will they take with them in the future? This is Temperance. That is Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising in Sagittarius. What else for pile number 1, please? Will their person contact them? What actions will they be taking with them in the future? This is the Death card. This is Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising in Scorpio. What else for pile number 1, please? Will their person contact them? And what actions will they be taking in the future? This is the Ace of Swords. Okay, guys, wow. This reading started and ended with aces. That is really kind of cool, actually. I like it a lot. Okay, so let's kind of like go over what we have here. So we start this reading with a yes or no question. And if you've been watching the channel for a while, you will know that we answer a yes or no question with an ace. We have 2 aces here. So I do feel that for many of you watching and picking pile 1, I do feel your person is going to contact you. The Ace of Swords is a card of communication. Swords are air. It's about communication, thoughts, ideas, decisions, anything that involves the mind or thinking things through. So your person is going to make a decision to contact you. But what's interesting also is there's this Ace of Wands, which is about taking action. So not only are they making a decision to contact you, they're taking action on it. They are the ones that are going to start communication going here and then take further action concerning your relationship, concerning your connection. Now this Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is about communication. It's about two-way communication. So your person initiating communication with you and then you responding, and that kind of opens the flow of communication between the two of you so you can start rebuilding this connection. But the Eight of Wands is also a card of movement. So if things have been really stagnant in this situation for you for some time, and I do feel that that is the situation for many of you, because we do read the comments and we know some of you have been stuck in separation with your person for quite some time. This Eight of Wands tells us things are going to break free because your person is having a breakthrough that comes with this Ace of Swords as well. So things are going to start moving. Even though they've been stuck for as long as they've been stuck for you and your person in your situation, things are going to start breaking free, getting moving, and they're going to start communicating and taking action to start rebuilding this connection, because they will present themselves to you as a romantic partner. That's what comes with this Knight of Cups. Your person presenting themselves to you as someone who wants to go out with you, someone who wants to date, someone who wants to start rebuilding this connection. So let's talk about this Death card, because many of you are probably very worried about seeing that Death card. But the way that this Death card works in this reading is, this is about the phoenix rising from the ashes, because Death is ruled by Pluto, and Pluto's the planet of death and rebirth. So this tells us that there's this rebirth coming to your connection with your person. They're going to be more communicative. They're going to be more expressive of their feelings. That's what this Knight of Cups energy is about. Someone who tells you they love you, someone who can be vulnerable, someone who can be more loving and giving and compassionate with you, and wants to talk about their feelings and talk about their emotions. Now, this Eight of Pentacles does tell us that you and your person have life lessons with one another, and those life lessons are not completed. They're not finished. So this is another reason why the two of you need to have this new beginning, this opportunity to start again with each other, built on a much more solid foundation. The Eight of Pentacles is about a solid foundation as well, of love and of this spiritual connection. Now, this Sun card tells us that you have so much to be optimistic and hopeful for about this connection with your person, because it's not truly over. It's not truly finished. The Sun tells us that after a period of troubles and storms and difficulties, and if you're in separation from your person, it's hard to be in that place, especially when you know that you belong together and you guys know deep within your heart, deep within your soul, that inner voice, your own inner guidance tells you if this connection with your person is truly over or not. You know. But during that period of difficulty that you're in now in this separation, it's hard to be in that place. Perhaps you feel like part of you is dying, but you've also grown and evolved spiritually as well. You've become much more powerful in who you are, and that's what's happening with your person during this separation time. The sun comes out and shines its warmth on us after the storms, after the rain, after the hurricanes, after the tornadoes, after the tidal waves, after all of it, and gives us renewed hope, because the situation between you and your person isn't finished. You have unfinished business with one another. Now, Temperance is a very spiritual card. It does tell us there's divine guidance around the situation with you and your person, but it also tells us and shows us that there is a spiritual component to your connection. And we see that as well with this Ace of Wands. Temperance is about alchemy. In medieval times, they would try and turn lead into gold by mixing different substances. But in our world, it's really about the blending of your souls, coming into union and being able to both put forth the effort and energy to sustain that union with one another through the growth and changes and transformation that you are each going through individually right now because you're in separation. But then also as a couple, when you come together to start rebuilding this relationship because you have unfinished business with one another. You still have life lessons. You still have many adventures and experiences to have with each other in this lifetime and future ones as well. But to answer the question, is your person going to contact you? Will there be communication coming from them? So we have 4 cards here of communication. This is a card of communication. It's also, yes, the Knight of Cups is a card of communication. They're constantly talking and wanting to communicate. The 8 of Wands is communication, and the Ace of Wands is also about your person initiating communication and wanting to rebuild this relationship. But before we go any further, let's talk about the Sun again for a minute. The Sun is about balance and harmony and happiness and joy and fulfillment in a connection, in a relationship. So the Sun is also a card of soulmates. Temperance can be a card of twin flames. So a place of validation for you picking pile number 1. This can be a soulmate connection or a twin flame connection. You guys know which your connection is. It's just a place of validation for you. All right, so let's move on and see for pile number 1. Will there be communication from their person? And what actions are they taking? In perfect harmony. Now this is interesting because you have to consider here for a moment. If something's in harmony, you're not by yourself because you can't sing in harmony alone. It takes more than one. So this card very much tells us about how your connection with your person is going to come to this place of, well, balance and harmony. Temperance is also about balance and harmony in this connection with your person. So this is the opportunity here for you and your person to rebuild this relationship with a chance at a fresh start with them. Something new, and it will be different, and it will be built on a much more solid foundation because your person is different. This Death card tells us your person has changed. They've gone through transformation. They are openly more loving and giving now. And when they are getting ready to communicate and start rebuilding this connection, you will see from them that they are different. You will have no doubt that your person has gone through this change that comes with this Death card. What else for pile number 1? Will their person communicate? What other actions will they be taking? Repairing the veil. Forgiveness. Your person's going to apologize. They're going to ask you to forgive them for being gone for as long as they've been gone, for not communicating, for being in no contact, for running, for ghosting, whatever your situation is with your person. But they also are going to put forth the effort and energy required to rebuild this connection, to get it to this place of perfect harmony, so the two of you can start building something that is stronger, that is better, with both of you being in a more spiritual place, a more emotionally mature place than where this connection was for the two of you before. Going to use some oracle cards now, and they are finally here. Elemental Goddess Oracle. I will be using quite a few of these cards for this reading because I want you to see these images. They are absolutely, they're beautiful, guys. So I'm going to use some of these. There is a link in the description below if you are interested in this deck. Our tarot deck's in the description as well. I'll also link these in the top comment so that you can find them easier. So for pile number 1, will their person communicate with them, and what actions will they be taking? Scattered. Your person has been scattered. They were scattered before. They've been scattered during some of this time of separation that you are in with them right now. But this Ace of Swords tells us that they are having a breakthrough. They can see clearly. They have much greater understanding of this connection with you than they had before. So whatever they were scattered about in terms of this relationship, moving it forward, being unsure of their feelings, whatever it was, this Ace of Swords has given them clarity. They see clearly. They've had an epiphany. They've had a breakthrough. No more clouded thinking. No more clouded judgments. And that scattering of their mind and feeling fragmented within their mind is gone. This comes with a sense of certainty for your person. Dependable. Your person is going to be more dependable than you have ever seen them before. During this time apart, they have really looked at their actions and behaviors and recognized that their actions and behaviors do need to change. And that is why this Death card is here. Because your person has changed. They've evolved. They've become a stronger, more stable, more loving, caring, dependable person. Because they don't want to blow this opportunity to have this fresh start with you. You will see them you'll be able to depend on them. They'll be reliable. If they say that they're going to be somewhere at 6 o'clock, they will be there before 6 o'clock. Because they're going to show you more effort, more consideration, more energy, more positive energy that comes with this sun moving forward with you. Wish. It's time for you guys to make a wish. Make a wish on what you want in your life. Make a wish on what you want the outcome of this connection with your person to be. It's time for you to put that wish out to the universe because your angels and guides are listening. But this also tells us that during this time that you've been in separation from your person, they've had great realizations that you are everything they wish for and long for in terms of a partner. They see a future with you. They want an opportunity to try to rebuild this connection with you. Obviously, they have to start by communicating, but they say they're going to take action here with this Ace of Wands and start communicating with you to get that two-way communication flowing between the two of you. Compassion. Your person does recognize that you are so very compassionate, nurturing, caring, giving, and supportive of them. And you're going to see them being more compassionate with you, more understanding. They've changed. They've had a breakthrough. They see things a lot clearer now, and they certainly want to repair any damage they've done to this connection with you. You will see them being more loving, caring, expressive of their emotions, and compassionate, not just to you, but to your friends, your family, to other people, perhaps just in general in their life. Your person's gone through this shift and change within them. Remember, it's about the phoenix rising from the ashes to become a stronger, better person, not only for you in this connection, but for themselves as well. Putting down roots. This tells us your person does see long-term with you. They can see a future with you. They think about it. They envision it. They wonder what it would be like. But again, they have to start taking steps first with this communication. And this is the action this reading says they're going to take. That they will reach out, that they will communicate, to give the opportunity for the two of you to rebuild this relationship, to try again, to give it this opportunity to begin on a much stronger foundation of love, dependability, compassion, balance and harmony, stability, love, better communication, great passion as well with that Ace of Wands. Let's see what else we get here for pile number. For pile number 1, will their person communicate? What actions are they taking with them? Honesty. Your person's going to be more honest. Now that is also interesting because the Ace of Swords is the sword of truth. If your person hasn't been honest with you in the past, when you were together before, for whatever reason, perhaps they were denying the connection, said it was all in your head, said that it didn't exist, created all kinds of problems and drama and chaos for you in your relationship, they're going to be more honest with you. They will tell you everything. They're going to let down their guard and open their heart, because they want you to be able to depend on them and trust them and trust their love for you. So honesty is essential in a relationship. A relationship's built on honesty, trust, compassion, love, stability, emotional maturity, being able to express your love and feelings for one another. And this is definitely what's happening here in this connection with your person. Let's see what else we get here for pile number 1. Will pile number 1's person communicate? Well, I dropped one on the floor, guys. Sorry about that. Gotta get it. Okay. Well, there was 3, but we'll take the top one. Action. Your person's going to take action. That's what this Ace of Wands is about. Your person is going to take action and do what they need to do to bridge the gap that's here between you, to start rebuilding this connection. First, by initiating communication that comes with this Ace of Swords, okay? They're going to communicate. We've got that 3 times here, 4 times here in this reading. But they are going to take action. And when they start taking action, they will come at you with a force that you're not expecting. So expect the unexpected from your person. Okay, guys? Because this tells us they are going to take action in regard to communicating with you, because they want to start rebuilding this connection. The other 2 that fell on the floor were analyzing and go with the flow. Just wanted you to see those cards. We'll put those here. Let's go with the flow and analyzing. And analyzing actually does make sense here as well, because we do have that Ace of Swords. So your person has been doing a lot of thinking, a lot of analyzing about this situation, a lot of what-ifing. What if I do this? What if I do that? What if I communicate? Will they communicate back? Will they shut me out? Have they moved on? What if in this analysis place for your person? Okay, but those are the thoughts that your person has that are going to drive them back into your direction. Now, this go with the flow is very much about allowing things to develop between the 2 of you naturally and organically. And I say that because we have under here this 8 of Wands. And that 8 of Wands is about movement, things going really fast. It's really important, guys, that when the communication starts and they want to hang out, go on a date, go get coffee, whatever it is, that you don't allow things to go too quick. Try to go with the flow. Just allow things between you to develop naturally, organically, because if they go too quick, and it's really hard to not stop them from going fast, right? Because the 2 of you really long to be together. The souls want to come together. Yes, in that passionate way. But if it goes too fast, we don't want another hiccup in this connection with you and your person moving forward. So perhaps that is one of those life lessons here that comes with that 8 of Pentacles that we got on that top row about setting boundaries, allowing things to develop naturally and organically. Zooming to the finish line with this is probably not the right course of action. And that is a message for you guys watching pile number 1 people. That's a message for you. Okay, there's no rush. There's no rush. They're coming back around. They'll start rebuilding this, but try not to rush it when it starts to come to that place of trying to move forward. Okay, guys, is your person going to communicate with you? Yes, it looks like, for many of you picking pile number 1 today, it really looks like there's going to be communication from your person in this very frustrating no contact situation that you have with them right now. What future actions will they take with you? Based on what we're seeing here, it looks like there's an opportunity for the 2 of you to put down roots and come to this place of union with one another. It really depends on your person taking action to rebuild this connection. But the indicators are here that your person does want to repair the situation. They do want this opportunity for this to have a fresh start. They do see that there is a very deep connection between the 2 of you. And the bottom line is your person's changed. They're changing, they're transforming, they are becoming. And they're becoming the person that is more loving and caring. The person that can give you the love that you desire, the love that you deserve, and the love you need. So if they try to create this fresh start, new beginning with you, allow them to speak their truth because they will be honest with you, and give them a chance if that is the choice that you want to make with them. This is your reading for today, pile number 1. Thank you all so much for watching and allowing us to share your journey. And if you'd like to look at your personal journey, a link with details for getting private readings with us is in the description below and pinned to the top comment. Also, we'd like to ask if you would take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to everyone watching today. Have a great day, everyone. Hi, Pile 2 people. Welcome to your reading. In today's reading, we're looking into no contact situations to find out if your person will contact you and what their next actions with you in this connection might possibly be. As always, this is a general reading for the collective, so not all of it may resonate with everyone watching. Please just take in from this reading what speaks to your soul, what resonates with you and your situation, and release the rest to the universe. So let's get right into this reading for pile number 2. Will pile number 2's person contact them? And what actions might they take with them in the future? For pile number 2, will their person contact them? And what actions might they take with them? For pile 2 people, this is justice. This is Libra. Sun, Moon, or Rising in Libra as a place of validation for your pile selection. What else do we have here for pile number 2, please? Will their person contact them? What actions might they take in the future? This is the Wheel of Fortune. What an interesting combination. 10 and 11. What else for pile number 2, please? Will their person contact them? Will there be, what actions might they take in the future with pile 2 people? This is the Magician. For pile number 2, will their person contact them? What actions might they take for pile 2 people and this connection in the future? This is the King of Swords. That is the air signs. So that is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius as a place of validation. If you like to use your person's or your own astrology to validate your selections. What else for pile number 2, please? Will their person contact them? And what actions might they be taking with pile 2 people? What is this? This is the 8 of Pentacles. It just flipped over right then. Okay. It came up in one of the other piles. What else for pile number 2, please? Will their person contact them? And what actions might they be taking in the future? This is the moon. That is Pisces energy. What else for pile number 2? Will their person contact them? And what actions might they take with them in the future? This is the 4 of Wands. What else for pile number 2, please? We'll grab one more card. What actions will their person take with them? Will there be communication from their person to pile 2 people? This is the 2 of Cups. What an interesting reading, guys. It's beautiful. It's interesting, though. It's really... Okay, so let's have a look at what's going on here. So will there be contact from your person? Let's try and answer that question first, and then we'll look at future actions. So this King of Swords is someone who takes action in regard to communication. This King of Swords tells us that it is very probable, more than likely, that you will receive communication from your person, especially because it's next to that Magician card, which is about someone who's also taking action to create change in the situation as it stands today. But there's so much more to this reading than just about getting communication, because there is so much going on here between the 2 of you, even though you're apart from one another, even though you're in no contact. This Justice card tells us your person wants to restore balance and harmony to this connection. They also recognize, with this Justice card being here, that perhaps they have not been fair to you. They haven't been just. They haven't treated you the way that you deserve to be treated. And they really see and feel that now, because these 2 cards are cards of karma. So for your person, perhaps they are receiving some karma for their actions, for their behaviors, in the way that they treated you, the way they spoke to you, creating this situation between the 2 of you, especially if it was something that was really damaging to you, that caused depression, that caused heartache for you. And it probably did, right, guys? But they want to restore this balance here, because these 2 cards as well tell us there's more to your story with your person. It's not finished. You still have life lessons to experience with one another. This 8 of Pentacles is about learning, gaining wisdom, gaining skills, relationship skills. Perhaps your person needs to learn from you or with you how to have better relationship skills. Regardless of what those life lessons are for you and your person, there's still more to come with this story, because these 3 cards tell us that. The Magician tells us that your person is very attracted to you. There's such a deep, strong attraction. Now, but the Magician also tells us that if there's been a long period of time where there's been no contact between you and your person, they're trying to find the courage and strength to reach out and communicate. But the King of Swords tells us they will communicate, because this is activation of communication, activation of a decision to communicate, and then following through with this Magician card. I do feel your person has been doing a lot of self-reflection and self-examination of themselves and their behavior during this time that you've been in no contact with one another. They're dreaming about you, this Moon card tells us. You fill their dreams, and they dream of what a future with you could look like. And we get that because of this 4 of Wands and this 2 of Cups. The 4 of Wands is a card of longevity in a relationship. It's a card of celebration. It's a card of people, family, friends coming together to celebrate the union of 2 people, whether that's a commitment, engagement, an actual marriage, a wedding, whatever the situation is for you and your person. But it's also a card that tells us about reunion. 4 of Wands is a card of reunion, coming back together, trying to start over, starting again, especially with this 2 of Cups right next to it. This 2 of Cups is a union of hearts. It's about 2 people creating a relationship with a fresh start with one another. Now, Your person has changed through all of this, especially if they're getting karma for their actions and behaviors. But the karma is also the life lessons that are in your soul contract with each other that you agree to have with each other for your lifetime. You're both having to learn these life lessons at the moment while you are in separation. And based on how this looks, I do feel your person is, well, being handed a major dose of life lessons during this time of no contact, during this separation period for the two of you. This is interesting that this Two of Cups dropped up right beneath this King of Swords. Sometimes the King of Swords can be someone who is emotionally distant. They're very logical. They're all in their head. They analyze. They overthink. They overanalyze. They get into that analysis paralysis zone at times. But with this Two of Cups being here beneath it, to clarify that King of Swords, it tells us your person is going to be more loving. They'll be more in their heart, less in their head. They will find that balance and equilibrium between their head and their heart. So what actions are your person taking with you? It looks like they're going to initiate communication. They've got to find the strength and the courage to do that, because they would like to see this relationship with you from a long-term perspective. Now, they are dreaming, they are thinking, they are visualizing what this connection with you looks like. And as they visualize and think about it and dream about it and what if it, well, what if we got married? What if we moved in? What if we had a family? What if? They're also manifesting it with this Magician card being here. Because as you visualize something and you really think about it and you really dwell on it and you add your emotions to it, it gives power to that manifestation. So I do feel, for some of you guys out there, your person is trying to manifest this union with you by visualizing, by dreaming, by thinking about it, by contemplating it. But very much, your person sees a future with you. And this is the direction, this is the action they would like to take. They have to find the courage and the strength to start communicating. But this King of Swords is all about action. And once that person, your person, finds the strength to do that, they'll start communicating. They'll start asking you if you want to go out. Let's talk, let's chat, let's go to the park, let's go for a walk. Whatever it is for you and your person, they will start wanting to spend time with you, because they're going to want to try to rebuild this connection with you. Let's see what else we get here for pile number 2. What actions will they be taking? Will they contact pile 2 people? Close encounters. Okay, so this I feel is telling us that your person wants to spend time together. They want to spend time together talking to you. They want to hang out. They want to talk and communicate about what's going on in this connection and what's been happening in this relationship with you. But this card, this Close Encounters card, is also very much about your person being vulnerable, allowing themselves to be vulnerable with you. Now, the King of Swords is generally not someone who's vulnerable. They try to be very closed off with their heart. But we see this changing. And I find it fascinating that this Close Encounters card, that's really about being vulnerable with one another, comes with these butterflies that are about transformation. So this tells us if your person has been very closed off with you in the past, that's changing. Especially because we have this Justice card as well. That is about them being more open, being more fair, being more just with you, and actually learning how to open their heart and be emotionally expressive and be emotionally vulnerable with you. This is perhaps one of the life lessons that your person is having to learn. Okay, let's see what else we get here for pile number 2, please. Will their person communicate? Will there be contact? What actions will they take with pile 2 people? The perfect storm. The courage to step into life. Look at that heart on this bird here. Heart open. The heart is open there. Like struck by lightning open, but in a good way. So I do feel this is telling us, interesting, these cards are opposing each other. I feel this is telling us that your person is opening their heart. They're going to be more vulnerable, more telling you how they feel, sharing their emotions, letting you know what's going on with them. Because they do see, they do realize that there is more to this connection, that there's more to your story, because you do have unfinished business with one another, especially with these two cards of karma. They may not realize that it's karma. They may not realize that you're learning life lessons with one another, but they recognize and they feel and they know that this story between the two of you is not finished, that it's not over. So let me grab some more cards, and we are very excited to be using these today. So I'll probably just do the rest of the reading for today with the Elemental Goddess Oracle. This is now available. I'll put a link in the description below if you are interested in this deck. I'll also pin it to the top comment. The reason I'm going to use more cards of these to finish the reading is because they're really gorgeous and we'd really like you guys to see them. So let's see what else we get here for pile number 2. What will pile number 2's person contact them, and will they take any other action concerning this connection? Putting down roots. Putting down roots. I'm going to put this down here because that really feels very much like validation of this Four of Wands and Two of Cups. Putting down roots is being able to establish longevity in a partnership. It's about commitment. It is about really coming together into union with one another and building a life together, building a relationship that's based on a solid foundation, that's based on trust, that's based on balance and harmony, that's based on love and great communication with one another. Let's see what else we get here for pile number 2, please. Will pile number 2's person communicate? What further actions might they take with pile 2 people? Honesty. Your person is going to be more honest with you, and that is part of the energy of that King of Swords as well. King of Swords can be brutally honest. They will tell you what they mean, and they will tell you what they think, and they will mean what they say when they say it. But this is also telling us that your person recognizes that perhaps they have not really been honest with you in the past. Perhaps they couldn't explain to you why they didn't allow themselves to be vulnerable with you, to let you in, to share everything with you. Perhaps they weren't honest about their feelings and their love for you. That is going to change because your person is going to be truthful. They want to be more expressive of who they are. They want to allow you to see from a much clearer perspective for yourself who they are and how they are growing and changing through this period of separation with one another. Action. This tells us your person's going to take action. The King of Swords is all about action. Once they figure out what they're going to say, once they figure out what they're going to do, they take action. And this is what your person is going to do. They are the ones who will reach out here and start trying to repair this connection and bridge this gap that's here between the two of you, because they do know that there is unfinished business. But you're going to see a softer side to your person that you perhaps have not seen before. It's going to be different as this person, your person, starts to rebuild this connection to get it to this place, this outcome that comes with this Four of Wands and Two of Cups. Let's see what else we get here for pile number 2. Will their person contact them? Will they reach out? What other actions might they be taking with pile 2 people? Dependable. Your person is going to be more dependable than you have ever seen them before. And that is going to really help rebuild your trust in them. It's going to help you really see and understand that you can depend on your person, that they will be honest, that they're wanting to put forth the energy and effort necessary to rebuild this connection with you. They want to establish a much stronger foundation. They want better communication. They want to allow themselves to be more heart open with you. This Two of Cups is all about them wanting to build a solid partnership and solid relationship. Mature. Your person is definitely growing up. They will be more emotionally mature, and they are going through spiritual transformation and change as well, because we have these butterflies here on this close encounters card, which is about them breaking free of past patterns and behaviors that are no longer serving them as well. But there will be a maturity in your person that you haven't seen before. They are growing up, and they are becoming more accountable and responsible, not only to this connection and to their spiritual growth, but to themselves, so that their life can actually be better. And by doing that, it will make this connection here between you so much better as well. They will be a better partner. They will be more communicative. They will want to spend more time with you. They will be honest. And you will be able to trust what they say, because they're going to be more dependable. Spiritual. See, your person is going through some sort of spiritual shift here. And that's part of the karma that's here between you and your person as well. And by that karma, I mean the life lessons and experiences that you're having with one another through your soul contract. It creates spiritual growth. It creates personal growth, because during these times of separation and no contact, we really have no choice but to go through spiritual growth, spiritual awakening, because it is hard to do. It's hard to be in that place of no contact, especially if they ghosted, if they ran, if they didn't say goodbye, if they just poof, became the disappearing person. Right? It's hard to be in that place, you guys. You have no choice but to grow spiritually. Your person is also growing spiritually, because as you grow, they grow as well, so that ultimately you can meet somewhere in the middle. Faithful. Your person is going to be faithful with you now. If they have not been faithful with you in the past, this is something that they are going to correct. I want to be really clear here. I'm not telling you that your person has been unfaithful to you, okay? So please only take this as it resonates. What we're really saying here is your person is going to be faithful to you, with you, moving forward. But it's also about them wanting to rebuild your faith and trust in them. Not for cheating necessarily, just in general. They want to show you that they are dependable, that they're honest, that you can trust them. They're going to want to show you that you can have faith in them, and faith in the universe, and faith in this connection. So guys, as well, please, for yourselves, have faith in yourselves and what you're feeling within yourself concerning this situation with your person. Because ultimately, deep down inside, you know where this connection with your person is going. You have that inner knowing. You have that inner voice that speaks to you, that really allows you to know where this connection is going. Not that voice that's in your head that comes with fear, that it can't work out, that this is impossible, etc. But the voice that is in your heart light, that fire that's within you, your soul. You know in your soul if your person's going to reach out, start communicating, and start rebuilding this connection. What else for pile number 2, please? Will their person reach out? Will they communicate? Will they contact pile 2 people? And what other actions might they be taking? Grounded. This is actually fantastic because your person is going to be more grounded. And the King of Swords here can be someone who is very ungrounded because they do tend to what if a lot. And as they what if, it like creates this giant energy of what if, that just sort of like can get into this place of overthinking. Your person is going to be more grounded. And because they are more grounded, this will bring more balance into your connection. But I feel like this also tells us your person sees you as someone who is very grounding for them. You do ground them. You do help them find that balance, that stability that they are looking for in their life. And as they reach out and start communicating and start rebuilding this connection with you, you will see a person who is more grounded, more mature, more dependable, more faithful, who is honest, that's willing to open their heart that might have been closed off for a very long time here to you, because they want to allow themselves to be vulnerable, because that is the life lesson that they are learning for this lifetime. And your person knows that there is more to come in this connection between the two of you, because they have an inner knowing that your story's not finished. But then the outcome for this reading is the Four of Wands and the Two of Cups, which is about a reunion and this ability to create a partnership moving forward into union with each other. This Magician card and this Perfect Storm card tells us your person is finding within themselves the courage to step into life and step back into this connection with you. This is your reading for today, pile number 2. Thank you so much for watching and allowing us to share your journey. And if you'd like to look at your personal journey, a link with details for getting private readings with us is in the description below and pinned to the top comment. Also, we would like to ask if you would take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Blessings of peace, love, and light to everyone watching today. Have a great day, everyone. Hi, pile number 3 people. Welcome to your reading. In today's reading, we're looking into no contact situations to find out if your person will contact you, and also to see what possible actions they may be taking concerning you and this connection. Please remember, this is a general reading for the collective, so not all of it may resonate with everyone. Please just take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and release the rest to the universe. So let's get right into this reading for pile number 3, please. For pile number 3, will their person contact them? Will there be communication from pile number 3's person? What other actions might they be taking with pile number 3 people? For pile number 3, what actions will their person be taking? Will there be communication? Will there be contact from pile 3's person? This is the Two of Pentacles. For pile number 3, will pile number 3's person contact them? And what actions, possible actions, might they be taking with pile 3 people? This is the Four of Pentacles. For pile number 3, will their person contact them? Will there be communication from pile 3's person? And what possible actions might they be taking, please? This is the Nine of Cups. For pile number 3, will their person contact them? What possible future actions might they be taking concerning this connection? This is the Six of Swords. What else for pile number 3? I just know I need room down there at the bottom for these other cards. There we go. What else for pile number 3? Will their person contact them? What possible future actions are they taking with pile 3 people and this connection? This is the Wheel of Fortune. For pile number 3, Will their person contact them? What possible actions might they be taking with pile 3 people and this connection? This is the 6 of Cups. What else for pile number 3? Will they contact pile 3 people, and what possible actions are they taking with pile 3 people and this connection? This is the Page of Wands. That is the fire signs, guys. So that's Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. If you or your person have sun, moon, or rising in Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, that can be a place of validation for your pile selection. Let's grab one more card for pile number 3, please. Will their person contact them? And what future actions might they take concerning pile number 3 and this connection? This is the Star. The Star is Aquarius energy, so sun, moon, rising, and Aquarius for you or your person as another place of validation for your pile selection. Okay, pile 3 people, let's see what we've got here. The Two of Pentacles tells us that your person wants to restore balance to this connection. They do realize that when the two of you were together before, you were giving to them, very giving, very loving, very caring, very supportive. And they also realize that perhaps they did not reciprocate the same way. And they know that they need to do better, and they should have done better. And if there's a possibility for the two of you to rebuild your connection with one another, they will do better. The Two of Pentacles is also about change. So whatever your current situation is with your person, no contact, running, ghosting, there's a great opportunity here for this connection, the situation that it's in right now, to change, because the Wheel of Fortune is here as well. The wheel of the universe is in constant motion. It is never still. It is constantly click, 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 clicking around. The Wheel of Fortune is the wheel of fate. It tells us that there is a certain destiny and fate here in this connection with you and your person. So what is down comes up, but also what is up comes down. Constant motion. Things are constantly shifting and changing. And there is an opportunity here for your person to start rebuilding this connection, because we do have this 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups is about someone who's longing for you, longing for what was in the past, really missing what is gone, wanting to rebuild a foundation for this connection with you. The 6 of Cups also is from past lives. So there's a very strong indicator here in this reading for you guys today that this is a soulmate connection or a twin flame connection. It's a spiritual connection because we have the Page of Wands and the Star. There's something happening here in this connection between the two of you that tells us that your story's not finished, because we talked about fate and destiny. And your person has some sort of realization within them that perhaps the situation with the two of you isn't finished, that you have unfinished business with each other, because they still feel this connection, regardless of how much time it's been that the two of you were talking, that the two of you were together and spending time together. Now, the 4 of Pentacles tells us your person wants to hold on to you. In a general reading, the 4 of Pentacles can be about someone who's sitting there holding on to their money, really being grubby and greedy and not wanting to share it with anybody. Like the Ebenezer Scrooge card is what I usually call it. But in a relationship reading, especially because it comes with this 9 of Cups and the 6 of Cups beneath it, this is about someone who wants to hold on to you, that wants to hold on to the connection, that wants to hold on to this love. Now, you all know by now that the 9 of Cups is a wish card. So basically, this is saying for you to make a wish and throw that wish out to the universe, guys. The universe is listening. But the 9 of Cups also tells us that your person has a deep love for you. Cups are all about emotion. They're about feelings. They're about love. With this 9 of Cups being here, it tells us your person does have an abundance of love for you, regardless of how they expressed or didn't express that to you in the past. But the 9 of Cups also tells us that your person does see you as someone who fulfills what is on their wish list in terms of a romantic partner. They have a lot of passion for you guys. Your person feels a lot of passion for you. So what this Page of Wands is about, they see you as someone who's very free-spirited and spontaneous and open for new adventures and fun-loving. But this Page of Wands is also about someone who's thinking about taking action to communicate, because this Six of Swords is a card of communication. It's about technology. So cell phones, internet, social media, there's communication coming from your person. There's a really strong chance for you guys to hear from the person you're asking about today. But the Six of Swords is also a card that tells us things in the situation with you and your person are transitioning and changing from this place where they've been troubled and turbulent into this place where there's calm, peace, and tranquility. So there is an opportunity here for you and your person to rebuild this connection and start over with one another. We have that with the Six of Swords and the Six of Cups and this Nine of Cups, but also with the Star, because the Star is a card of healing. It's a card of hope. It's a card that tells us you have reason to be hopeful for the future and that there's reason to be optimistic. But it also tells us, the Star tells us, your person sees in you the qualities that they are looking for in terms of a partner. And that is validated by that Nine of Cups. And we also can say that with the Star being present, they see you as the one for them. It might have taken this time apart for them to realize that, or perhaps they knew it right away when they first met you. But then again, perhaps if that was the case, it was the reason why they've created this disconnect in the situation between you, because they weren't comfortable feeling what they were feeling their heart open with this Nine of Cups and Six of Cups. That's a lot of emotion here, guys. They feel the passion, they feel the love. And this Wheel of Fortune tells us there's more to come to your story, that it's not over yet. So let's see what else we get here for pile number 3. Will their person contact them, and what actions might they be taking with pile 3 people and this connection, please? Open to discovery. This tells us that your person is definitely open to trying to have a fresh start, new beginning with you. They're contemplating it. They're thinking about it. It's on their mind. They're kind of like throwing it around in their head, trying to balance out which side of the fence they want to jump. They're open to rediscovering this connection and this relationship with you. That is very much what that card tells us. And they're also discovering different things about themselves. And as they learn and discover things about who they are, they're having a much greater understanding about you, about this connection, about what they want from this connection with you. So there is still opportunity here for you and your person to come together to this place of reunion, guys. This tells us they're going to reach out, throw your wish out to the universe. It also tells us that they want to hold on to you, and that this person from your past is really thinking about you, and you are on their mind, dwelling on you, dreaming about you, thinking about what if things were different? What if I had done things differently? Would we be in a different place right now? But through this place of separation, you're each able to discover aspects of yourselves that you perhaps didn't know were there. That is allowing for healing. And perhaps your person's also had to heal stuff from past relationships, old wounds, old trauma, old chaos, whatever was in their past, so that they can be fully present with you in this connection. And if they were lugging that around with them when they were trying to have this relationship with you before, it was eventually going to drag this relationship down. So even though being in separation is hard, there's a purpose. It's a means to an end. It's to allow you to both grow and become the people that you can become. Horseman, herald of change. Well, a herald is someone that brings a message, very much like a page. So we've got the Six of Swords, the Page of Wands, and this horseman, herald of change. So this tells us a lot here, guys. This is telling us that there's a really good chance to get communication from your person. But it also tells us, especially because it's next to that Six of Swords, which is about transition, that your person is changing. They are becoming more mature. They're becoming more spiritually mature. They're becoming more emotionally mature. And they need a certain level of emotional maturity to be able to be fully present in this connection with you. They can't be acting out and having tantrums when they don't get their way. That's not really how it works in a spiritual relationship, right? Although I'm sure at times it's okay. But they need to grow into this place where they can meet you halfway, where they can be the partner that you need them to be. I'm going to use some oracle cards now. This is one of our newest decks. This is Elemental Goddess Oracle. I'll put a description in the comments so you can find it. I'll pin it to the top. This is the images on these cards are really, really pretty, guys. So I probably will use these for the rest of the reading today. So let's continue on here. For pile number 3, will their person contact them? What possible actions might they be taking with pile 3 people and this connection? Fearful. Your person was fearful in the past. They have been fearful, but they are releasing those fears. They're letting them go because things are changing. This is a card of transition and change. Whatever fears were keeping your person stuck, they're releasing those. We do have the star here, which is about healing those fears, healing past traumas, getting rid of that stuff once and for all, so they can step into this light with you. So their fears, they were there when the two of you were together before. That may be the very reason why they're running, they're ghosting, why you're in no contact with them. But these fears they're working through these fears because they're discovering what caused those fears to be there. Once they identify what caused those fears, they acknowledge them, they accept them, they can start healing them. Generous. Your person really feels that you are so very generous. You have been kind, gracious, generous with them in the past, and they are so grateful for that aspect of who you are. But they also are saying here with this card, they're going to be more generous with you in the future. They'll be more giving, more caring, more loving, more supportive. You will see a generosity from your person that you've never felt or experienced before. Remember, this reading started off with that 2 of Pentacles, which is about things being out of balance and them seeing they really need to restore this balance. You'll see a very different person. They will be giving. They will give to you possibly even more than you are giving to them because they want to reciprocate your generosity back to you. Wisdom. Your person is really listening to their inner wisdom and their inner guidance right now. That comes with this star card. And that inner wisdom and guidance is really speaking to them, really trying to show them what they need to do to create change within themselves and change in this situation, in this connection between the two of you. And your person is listening to that wisdom. They're also listening to their own inner voice that is telling them it's no longer necessary for you to have fears. These fears just exist in your head. Get this connection with your person moving. Become this horseman. Get on that horse, ride off, go get this person, and have this fresh start, new beginning with them. Allow this to come to a place of reunion between the two of you. And I do feel as your person listens to that inner voice, they're going to start taking steps to rebuild your connection. Dedicated. Your person will be so much more dedicated to you than they have been in the past. You will see such a big difference with them because they're not going to want to risk losing this connection again. They are going to want to put forth the effort and energy required to keep this connection moving and grooving once they have this opportunity to rebuild it. You will see support from them. You will see love from them. You will see generosity from them. You will see them being able to talk to you about how they feel, tell you what's going on in their life, and wanting to share everything with you. Because your person's been going through a lot of change during this time that you've been apart, guys. They're changing. They're transitioning. Vulnerable. If your person was not vulnerable with you before, they certainly will be if they can rebuild this connection with you. They're going to be more expressive of their feelings and of their love. You will see a different side of them. You will see a side of them that you can't even imagine as they start telling you how they feel. There's a lot of emotion here in this reading, guys, with this Six of Cups and this the Six of Cups and Nine of Cups being here. And your person has been fearful to be vulnerable with you in the past. But again, they are healing this past stuff that has kept them stuck to get this connection moving on a forward path with you. Fair. Your person's going to be fair with you and more just. They know that you've been very fair with them. You have really helped them. You've given them guidance. You've given them support. But they also recognize that they perhaps have not treated you fairly. Whatever actions and behaviors caused this separation between the two of you, they know that they weren't right. They know that they acted out. They know that they didn't treat you with respect, that they didn't treat you justly, and that they were not fair with you. If they're able to rebuild this connection with you, they're going to be different. They're going to put forth the effort and energy to make this a very balanced, harmonious connection with one another, based on a foundation of love, based on a foundation that is very solid, that comes with that Four of Pentacles. But also, with this Page of Wands, there'll be a lot of passion there as well, which will be fun for you guys. Woohoo, right? Let's see what else we get for pile number 3, please. Will pile number 3's person contact them? Will there be communication? What actions will pile number 3's person possibly be taking with them concerning this connection? Passion. Passion, passion, passion. I just said that with that Page of Wands. Yes, there's a lot of passion in this connection with you and your person. You guys already know that because you've been there, right? But as this connection with you and your person has this opportunity to be rebuilt, it is going to be rebuilt on something that's so much more than just physical passion. It's spiritual passion. It's emotional passion. And I do feel that those passionate times that you share with your person will also be very different because they're going to be more vulnerable. It's not just about the physical or passionate intimacy that's here between the two of you, but an emotional intimacy. So it will be different in a much better way. But this card also tells us your person does see that you have so much passion for life. Passion for what you're doing, passion for friends, passion for your activities, whatever it is that you have going on for yourself. Your person sees this great sense of passion in you. Let's see what else we get here for pile number 3, please. Will their person contact them? What possible actions will they be taking? Protective. Your person is going to be so much more protective of you in the future. Protective of who you are physically, protective of who you are mentally, protective of you spiritually, and most importantly, emotionally as well. Your person is not going to want to hurt you again after this place of no contact separation is finished, because they don't feel that you deserve the amount of hurt that you suffered or went through during this period of no contact separation from each other. They're going to be different. They're changing and evolving. You will see a different person as your person tries to start reaching out to rebuild this connection with you. They're changing. They're becoming stronger inside of them. They're no longer fearful. They're releasing whatever fears have tied them to this past that no longer serve them, because the star tells us that your person is healing. The Six of Cups tells us your person wants a reunion with you. And this Nine of Cups tells us your person sees you as the one who fulfills what they are looking for in terms of a partner. And will they communicate? There's a very strong chance, guys, for those of you who picked pile number 3 today, for your person to communicate with you. This is your reading for today, pile number 3. Thank you all so much for watching, and thank you for allowing us to be part of your journey. And if you'd like some insight into your personal journey, there is a link below on how to get private readings with us. We'd also like to ask if you would take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Blessings of peace, love, and light to everyone watching today. Have a great day, everyone.